Hello everyone, my name is Joven, and I'm joined with my co-commentator Glitch PhD,
Yo, what up?
and we got a Luigi's Mansion 100% tournament match here with Jared's Giants versus MakS.
Yeah, it should be a really good match actually. Both runners are kind of insanely cracked at the game, basically. Mac has a 110, I believe. Yeah, 110.30 according to speedrun.com. And Jared clocking in at a 109.15. So honestly, both a couple of top players should be really fun. Hopefully things go well between both of them and we can have a kind of a close race maybe. We'll see.
And Mac just actually got a 110 PB 5 days ago, so expecting pretty good gameplay from both here.
Alright, they're about to start any moment now. And there we go. Alright, alright.
So the goal of 100% in this run, for anybody that doesn't know, is to collect all portrait ghosts, all 50 boos, and get 100 million gold to achieve an A rank mansion.
Yeah, so pretty much basically the requirements, get the highest rank mansion you can get and get everything else pretty much. You don't have to get every single bit of money. That's its own separate category called max%, which thank God there's not a tournament for that one because that would be painful. But luckily we get to see the more fun version of collecting money here. So off the bat, there will be some bits, like some different objects throughout the mansion that may or may not spawn money. RNG spots. Some objects will be guaranteed to spawn money, but there'll be some where it's up to RNG whether you get extra money or not, basically. But yeah. So off the first, right off the bat, the first few rooms, not too bad, just collecting ghosts and money. We'll be seeing some more interesting stuff happening once we roll out through the portrait ghosts after the third room here. But, we'll explain that once we get there.
See some pretty clean doubles here.
Yeah, can't complain. If your thought was, why didn't they double those, couple of gold ghosts there? Reason being is that if you do it the way they did it, it will actually spawn the second wave of ghosts faster. Which is odd in itself, but that's just how the game works, so... And of course they also got the Speedy Spirit to get a little extra money. Actually, Mac didn't go for it, but Jared did, so, I guess Mac maybe will rely on more dupes, which is coming up very shortly, as I mentioned previously. The portrait ghosts throughout the mansion, they have a bit more characteristic to them, and they like to spawn pearls, and there's a method you can do, which I know at least Jared is going to go for. I'm not sure if Mac will go for it, but you can dupe pearls usually when you get elements, which is collected later throughout the game, but you can do it on certain objects with the right timing. Like, for instance, Neville here, you can dupe the large pearl and get extra money by essentially walking into it and vacuuming it up at the exact same time. So Mac's not going for it. Jared actually is not also going for it. I know he goes for that in PB attempts and stuff, so I guess he just want to, like, take it safe. Honestly, can't blame him, because there are times where it could benefit him. There are times where it could just, be a nuisance and lose more time. But, yeah. We're not going to dupe this, though, because, I guess most runners decide not to, because there's not an actual setup for it. it's apparently possible to dupe mid-air as well. Like you can just do it
Yeah.
without having to have the pearls like up against any sort of like chair or something. But that's definitely very hard. So pretty much no one goes for that as of right now. We'll see what the meta is like in a few years.
Yeah. I mean, I've already tried duping Grimly Large Pearl with an air dupe, and it's actually, I don't think it's that bad.
No? Wow.
Yeah, well, I mean, what I choose to do is suck him up on the right side of the room, and then try to get an air dupe by standing on the left and vacuuming. I might lose a second or two, but I think it's worth it if you're low on money.
Huh. Okay. So I got a question in the chat. How does duping pearls with the elements work? So essentially, it's a lot easier to do because, again, like I said, the goal you want to reach is because you can walk into a pearl, you can also vacuum it up. Those are the two ways you can collect the pearls. By using a vacuum cancel with an element, which is where you pull out, you shoot like a ball of fire, let's say, and then you pull out the vacuum right after. You're pulling out the vacuum, and if you walk into the pearl at the right time, you'll just barely start to vacuum it up as you're already walking into it. So it makes it a lot easier. That's generally what runners typically go for. A lot of top runners, at least, that I know of. But yeah, it's depending on what route you do, it's kind of crucial. I know for the tournament, probably not a whole lot of runners will do many like risky routes or something which involves multiple dupes, but you know, they'll probably still try to go for it, and if they get it, they can skip like other gems and stuff, which is what I do personally. But yeah, it definitely is something you'd want to look into if you want to save a little extra time instead of having to go out of your way and get extra gems, wait for the animation and stuff. And while I've been talking about pearls, we've been getting Chauncey in 2 cycles because that's the minimum amount that you can get him in. Apologies for my English. I don't know.
Runners
Anyways,
are
yeah.
pretty close right now. Jared actually got chest glitch, so Mac is slightly ahead.
Yeah. Area 1, I think Jared has a bit of better RNG. Let me see. Yeah, I think so, because I think Mac has like 55 coins, 39 bills in one bar, and Jared has like 60 and 59 for coins and bills, so I believe. Something like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
In the long run, Area 1 RNG, money RNG does not really matter too much compared to some of the later money that we get.
Yeah.
I think Jared caught up on Mac by probably about a second just on mashing there.
Jeez. I know that Jared also uses an Elgato, so there is, I think, a little bit of delay as well on top of that, so the actual time might be a little bit different in comparison to what we're seeing visually here. Serious sync, definitely, though, for sure.
Looks like Mac had 4.3 million and Jared had 4.8 million. So Jared definitely had a little bit better RNG.
Yeah.
Well, actually, if you account for Mac not getting the Speedy Spirit, they might have had the same RNG, but Mac just opted out of the Speedy.
Yeah, oh, that's true. I completely forgot about that already. Jeez. Yeah. Alright, time for more RNG. Fun, fun, fun.
RNG is very fun.
Yes. I know a lot of runners have a lot of fun. I myself had a lot of fun today, if you want to call it that.
Like Mac's actually getting a little bit faster Shy Guys here. Oh. Misses the last double. It's gonna cost him some time.
Alright. Jared getting the baguette, but not getting the salad from the chandeliers. What we've been calling it. But he also did not get the what's the other term for that?
Early, dude.
Hold on.
Alright, I'll just point this out now that Mac did get early release while Jared didn't, so Mac is saving 10 seconds on Jared just through RNG in this room. And now they're back to being almost synced. Another question in chat, has anybody failed to reach the 100 million mark? Yes, actually. I know that happened in Bobby versus Boohead's match, where Boohead finished second, but Bobby didn't have the money by, I think he had 98 million about, so Boohead actually won that race, just because how it works in this tournament is even if you have a slower time, if you do not reach 100 million, you're just DQ'd if the other person did have the money.
Yeah. I wasn't really paying attention. Did both of them get the menage a trois?
Oh, is that what you call it? No,
Yeah.
Mac
it's
got
a different one, but that's the translated version of what we would call it.
Yeah. Right, Mac got it. Jared didn't. So Mac caught up 10 seconds on Jared.
Jeez. Alright, I'm noticing the sync again, so
come up here. We're going to see the RNG really kick in with these boos.
yes. Hopefully one of them will get sermon skip. We'll have to see.
Sermon skip.
We've been coming up with a lot of names, dude, but I think that's about it for the names. Well, at least that's what I called it today. So, essentially, when, because he's released the boos, we gotta get them, and each time you capture a boo, there'll be some text, because EGAT will call you, but using a cloth, if you suck it up right after you collect a boo, you'll skip that text. And sometimes, for certain boos, EGAT will give you a long spiel about the boos and stuff. So essentially, it's like a sermon at church. You know, someone's reading and they're reading the Bible, and it's so long. But you can skip that if you suck up a cloth right after. But neither of them, unfortunately, didn't get that. So Jared having better boo RNG. Max is switching. Interesting, but he did get a little extra money from that that drawer. So.
Both getting left side wardrobe boo. Neither getting great RNG right now. But Mac did get early release.
No. Alright, so Jared's boo is maybe on the right side. Same with Mac. We'll have to see. That's what they would prefer to get, is a boo towards the right side so they don't have to walk all the way to the left to spawn it. Wasting, you know, those precious seconds. And unfortunately, Jared's boo is giving him the runaround, because, yeah, he switched. Oh, and the poison shroom spawned from the chandelier. He's just gonna opt to capture him right there, instead of dragging him, because, honestly, you do not want to get a poison shroom. Those are bad news.
Especially there, if the boo left, he could have possibly lost him a massive amount of time.
Yeah.
See if these runners vacuum the toilet or knock on it. Jared vacuums it, and Mac is going to actually opt for the hump.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Now that we've both humped and sucked up the toilet, we are going to be advancing To a room with mirrors,
Agree.
or mirror.
That doesn't work for some reason.
The only mirror in the game that don't do it. No. Don't get it.
Well, I guess it does its job as a mirror, but you cannot warp back to the foyer with this mirror for some strange reason.
Yeah. It's usually, if you scan the mirror with the Game Boy Horror, it'll bring you back to the foyer. The very starting spot in the game. Pretty clean doubles, you know.
As
Couldn't ask for anything
expected
better there. Yeah.
from Jared's Giants. Same with Mac.
Yeah.
Jared picking a medallion up at 1427 while Mac picks it up at 1432. So only about a 5-second difference so far. Really
Yeah.
not much difference. We're going to try to light these candles as fast as possible and then get this key fast to make an optimal butler cycle where you don't have to go down the hall to light his torch. Jared got a pretty good cycle.
Yeah.
Same with Mac.
Yeah, they didn't really screw up, so, they got it. Back in the day, we never even did the fire save warps, so you'd actually have to pray for a good butler cycle, because sometimes it'd be all the way on the left side of the hallway, and there's nothing you could really do about it. But that's just one extra little nuisance we've had to, get rid of. Replace with like 5 new ones.
Right.
Not
actually
getting the chest
missing-
cutscene skip, yeah. Jeez.
He's
Alright,
going to opt to skip out on the chest for now, but he will come back for it later.
He will end up having to watch the chest cutscene, unfortunately. It's only a tiny bit slower, but you know what? Little bits of time add up. And he gets the large dupe.
Nice.
So
Like
that's
Max,
usually what a pearl dupe is like.
Max got opt for the sapphire here to be safe.
Yeah. Oh, Maxbo was very far away from him, causing a lot of double cackles, but nothing bad really happened, so... You know what? We take that.
Both getting the quad pretty well.
Yeah. Getting some more money, because, you know...
Yeah,
money.
Money. Money.
Yes. Currency.
Cash.
Sweet, sweet dinero, bro. Alright.
Moolah.
So now that they're done collecting the cheddar, well, actually they're still collecting the cheddar, but they made use of more tech skips, and Jared getting another one, laundry boot tech skip. Actually, that's one of the harder ones to get. Mac, I don't think he's gonna have quite the same luck because he did not suck it up early enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, ooh, voice crack, fun, and yeah, gonna be going through and just, you know, humping some instruments, the usual.
Yeah. Just a lot of fun. However, these runners are actually getting a lot of knocks here. Oh, however, Mac did hump the stringed instrument there.
The harp, yeah.
No, it was the cello looking thing.
Oh yeah, the cello, the upright bass, whatever they call it. Yeah,
I think it's an upright bass.
something like that.
Yeah.
not a major in music, but you know what? That's okay.
It's okay.
Jared will get the boo. Not another dupe, unfortunately, but you know what? There's plenty more Portugos to perform dupes on, so it's all good. It's not the end of the world.
Mac, on the other hand, did actually dupe the Melody Large Pearl, so they are
Nice.
even in dupes right now, both with 1 dupe.
Good, good. Mac may have to get more fire depending on how he plays this. There's a chance he could like clutch it out, super clutch, and not even have to worry
Yeah,
about
he's not
fire.
gonna
But
take
he's
that risk.
yeah. Honestly, I don't blame him. Usually, if you're that low on fire, you want to make sure that you gotta light up the candles and then get rid of this. Get rid of the element, the ice element in that ghost, and also light up the stove so you can get that ruby. So 100% fire around this section matters a lot more.
Jared's gonna probably opt to do this lug cycle and then get the boo, yeah. Because he has both. He knows that boo's on right side, so that should work out for him.
Yeah.
Mac with actually... Oh, Mac's gonna opt to actually get this
Oh.
boo before... Oh, no.
Yeah.
I think he was... I'm not sure what he was
He was
doing.
gonna
Maybe...
try to go for it, but I think because he didn't get it first try, he decided to not do it and just finish the lug
Yeah.
cycle.
Guess so. Mac dupes again, actually, so Mac's got
Wow.
2 large pearls. Or 2 extra large pearls. Actually making up a little bit of time on Jared in those 2 rooms, I believe.
Nice. Yeah, for a lot of top runners, duping is the name of the game. If you can do it, go for it. There's some times where you could barely even dupe once, let alone however many times runners have done it. I've heard of like 7, 8 dupes in the run before. That
Yeah.
sort of crazy stuff. But Jared getting a ruby to be safe. Oh, Max Wi-Fi unfortunately crashed apparently.
Oh, his Wi-Fi crashed.
I'd hope he's still playing and
Yeah,
keeping the run up. And
I could hope that would come back. Jared actually missing a skeleton double there.
yeah. Yeah, if Matt keeps playing, when eventually the internet does come back on, they'll just pick up like right where we left off. Not really, actually, but
Hopefully.
we'll see. We'll see, basically.
Yeah.
But for now, we can watch how Jared pulls off Bogmire. So Bogmire really isn't that bad. Just gotta hope that you can gain more control of him than he can of you. Because he'll like to pull a lot sometimes. Sometimes you can just assume control and just suck him up super, super fast. Hoping to not get a 2-cycle here, because sometimes that will happen if he decides to pull a ton. Even if you manage it properly. Not looking super good. Okay, he's starting to pull, but still, pull it off. Not bad. Alright, alright.
I believe Jared's money is pretty decent right now. Oh, and Mac is back.
Yo! Right back in the thick of it. I'm assuming his wasn't that bad as well. We'll have to resync the timers, but
Yeah.
Jared, I believe, is still ahead a bit, but you know what? That's okay. It's still a pretty close race.
Still a very close race.
Despite the seeming sync we got going on here. Timers are out of whack a bit. Yeah.
Mac with
Yeah.
about 500k more gold than Jared has, just from that mainly from that second large pearl dupe he got.
Not looking too bad right now. Be getting some water here. Instead of sucking up the Kirby thing, I don't know, Podoboo or something. I think that's a lava thing, but we'll call it a ghost Podoboo, I guess, because that's, yeah, close enough. Anyways, in the bottom of the well, you know how it goes.
Yeah, we've been through this before.
Star-Lord, right there.
Star-Lord.
Can't believe it. Jeez. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't have a link to the thing that's syncing up manually. I was assuming.
Yeah, I mean, I see the controls for it. I don't know how to do it though.
Oh,
I've
you could
never had
like
to do that before.
hit me up with the link, I guess.
Oh yeah, I'll just
DM me.
anyways, both these runners opting to get the speedy in here. Probably the safest thing to do here, since it does have a ruby. Jared actually getting a little bit better RNG on this boo. Because Max boo is on the far left side. Just gotta go all the way to that corner end. The boo actually switched again, or switched for him into the same object he checked.
Oh, this may work.
Let's see.
Do I have to hit enter? Oh, I did have to hit enter. Wait, no.
I think you
That was the
paused.
wrong way.
Yeah, you paused the wrong way.
Okay, hold on a second. ×2.
We got Glitch PhD on the case here.
Wait, no, you know what? I will fix this. I will fix this. Apologies to everyone for the slight inconvenience. Okay, this.
There you go.
Alright, and...
We are synced again.
yes! Let's go. I did it.
You did it.
Hog
Getting
champs
tea
in
room
the
tech
chat.
skip.
Tea room
Indeed.
tech skip. Awesome. You love to see it.
Max Boo is spawning on the far left. I don't know if he set up the tech skip here, but okay, he didn't. Jared's
Ooh.
Nanaboo does switch, but it's actually a pretty good switch. Did not really hurt him that much.
He gets a little extra cash too, so you know what? I wouldn't complain with the extra money. Not complaining at all. Let's see. Does Matt get another dupe?
Would be pretty
Nope.
sick, but he does not get it. Might have gotten better RNG though, and he did.
Yeah. kind of like... Who's kind of doing some right now. Alright. There we go.
You heard getting Petunia's large pearl stuck on the shelf up there.
That is what happened.
You could get an air dupe here. Oh, I did not get it.
Not,
would have been a good setup, though.
That would have been interesting. Get smacked by the mouse.
Mac here might be able to get this Petunia dupe. He's got somewhat of a setup here to get it. Does not get it, though. Yeah. If you do a well-timed arc pump while those pearls are coming out of the bath, you can dupe many at once, but I believe his timing was a little off there. Mac also getting smacked by the mouse.
Fun. Getting smacked by Jerry in the middle of the hallway.
Smacked by Jared.
I was saying Jerry.
Oh.
No, not Jared. Jared the mouse.
Jared the mouse.
Could be. I mean, he does kind of look like Jerry sometimes, so you know what?
Yeah, I can definitely see it.
Yeah.
Jared opting for the triple in Astral Hall. Mac opting for getting a single on the grabber and then doubling up the Shy Guys. Which is a little bit slower, but I think it's only about a second slower. Coming up a moonshot. I'll see if both these runners can get it first try. Jared getting
Nice.
it very quickly. Getting a 30-59, or 31 flat, rather. Moon blow up.
Yeah.
Be a good gauge to see how far apart there. I think Mac's getting about a 31-30 or so.
Okay.
So pretty close to 30-second difference right now.
All just from blowing up the moon. Smack dab right in the center for Mac, actually. That was a bullseye. I like that. So, onwards. We're tracking back to Area 2 because locked doors in the mansion kind of have you go sometimes all over the place. Jared gets a few extra bills here from the chandelier, which, you know, trying to see if he can make up some extra money anywhere. Just to be safe.
Yeah, I believe Jared only has one dupe. I don't know how many he's aiming for with this run, but...
He probably like a nice few or so, you know, 3 or 4
yeah,
maybe.
Probably what he's going for.
Nothing too crazy, but...
See if you can get a one-cycle bank shot. Looking...
Oh, that trick shot, yo. That was sick.
Yeah, he barely gets that one cycle, too.
Nice. Jared, the pro MLG sniper.
Just looking... Okay, Mac also getting the one cycle there.
Nice.
You love to see it.
Did the boost switch for him?
I think so, because unless... I don't... Yeah, he probably heard the boost switch and figured that was
yeah,
the
that's...
dartboard.
Alright. Yeah, the boost can be quite difficult sometimes.
Yeah.
You go to one end of the room and then check it, and then he's not there because he switched. Oh, the other side of the room. Funny prank.
Yeah, and Mac knew that was the decoy there because the boos can switch, but the decoys can't. And since that boo radar didn't change there, he just assumed it was the decoy. Jared right here is gonna do a projection boo save warp with this glove. Saves a little bit of time as long as you get fire back in study room.
Yeah. I feel like it was somewhat recently that a lot of more runners started to go for that.
Yeah, it was sort of last year where a lot of runners started to do it because we found out it saves more time than thought it did. I believe in. I don't know.
Oh, Mac gets the animation skip too, which is even faster.
Yeah, it saves an additional second or two.
You'll see why, because normally there's a text box that pops up, but if you do that, you'll just get it popping up as you start the file again, and that will stay for... If you save that game before, if you keep opening that file, it'll keep showing that text box every time. So it's not just a situational thing. It's interesting, but, Max Boo, oh, he's just giving him a run for his money.
He had to get fire, and that boo roaming around the room.
Man.
But no problem.
Yeah. The feels, man. And a poison shroom for Mac as well. That he's gonna want to avoid, or it's just gonna despawn. Okay.
Yeah.
That was really close. Man. This game's showing no mercy for some of these runners, man.
You're getting another dupe. Yeah.
Jared did dupe that, so they are both at 2 large pearl dupes now. Jared actually with a decent amount more bills, so I think Jared's money count right now might be a little higher than Max.
Yeah. Max just kind of got the red twin just stuck in one spot.
Yeah, he could try to dupe all those pearls at once if he wanted to. He might go for that.
He's actually going to spawn the boo first. I believe he's going to try to go for a dupe and then, or no, just going to get all in one spot. Yeah. It would have been interesting to see, like, a multi-dupe. But, you know, just gotta, yeah. Sometimes you can't go too crazy in a tournament race. You want to make sure that you're actually going to pull this off relatively fast. Okay.
Not getting a lot better boo luck than Jared did in master bedroom here. Actually vacuums the bed for the boo while he was setting up the tech skip, which is not easy to do. That easy to do.
Now the runners have to endure a minute and a half of fun. Pretty much.
Really
mashing for each Mario item that you collected, because Man Clairvoyant is here just like, alright, I'm like a fortune teller and stuff, and if you bring me items, I can tell you about your brother Mario. And she kind of like gives clues as to what's going down in town. And once you give her all your items, pretty much all of Mario's items that you found, then she'll be able to be captured. But for the meantime, we have to just mash continuously A and B over and over, getting little breaks here and there, these mini pauses you'll be seeing, but mainly mashing. And Jared just about wrapping it up now, and she's also kind of different when it goes to sucking it up. So usually you just tap the control stick back to suck up these ghosts, but she requires something a bit more different, like holding the control stick back and screwing around with the C stick. I think Jared Did he get another dupe?
Yeah, he duped that.
Wow. So yeah, he's got some dupes under his belt now. How many is that now? Like 3
He
or...
has 3 large, and he's got a good bill count too. I think he's gonna have some pretty good money out of area 3 here.
Jeez. Alright, alright. Let's see if Mac has the same thing. He could be tied up with Jared on large pearls.
Okay. Let's see it. Oh.
Unfortunately, it was just behind the chest, which caused a little bit of an awkward spot. So, and Jared's just gonna drag this dude to the other side because he was already there anyways.
Really well.
That was nice. Usually you'll get him to around the edge of the table on the left side, but he just managed to get him in such a way that got into the door a little bit faster. Be watering this plant here from earlier, which this plant is actually very critical to the 100% run, believe it or not.
Yeah, that plant spawns a 20 million worth gold diamonds that if you don't get, you need an insane amount of money to still make the 100 million mark. So you just opt to water that in areas 2, 3, and 4.
The stages of life.
Yeah, Hopeless Humanity actually did one of the other matches I commentated. He did a plantless 100% run.
Out of bounds strats and stuff. That was something to watch right there.
It was.
This 100% tournament has been pretty interesting so far for what it is. Like,
it has been interesting, yeah.
I feel like a lot of people like this sort of thing too, so, you know.
Exactly, it's a lot more content to it than the Note of Bounds category.
A lot more clutch when it comes to money and stuff.
Yeah. More easily, upsets can more easily happen. Jared actually switching in a sidestep there in preparation for Blackout, where he's gonna sidestep, makes it a lot easier. Mac actually opting for the gold mouse in this room. Might feel like his money's a little bit low right now.
Yeah. Okay. Since he had to wait for the ghost to spawn anyways. Wouldn't really lose much time at all. Now for Bulasis. Third boss in the game, 3 out of 4 bosses. And this one can definitely bring the pain sometimes. But sometimes it can be very great.
Definitely.
You'll see. See how Jared pulls this off.
Pretty good ice spawn.
Yeah. Sometimes the ice can spawn out of bounds, so when that happens, it's very unfortunate. Probably not gonna get a 1 cycle, but unless if you play amazingly. But
Jared not getting the best ice shot, but he's cleaning it up pretty well. I think he'll still have this. Yeah, and he's got it.
Yeah, nice. For what that was actually still a pretty decent Bulasis.
Definitely. We'll see how MakS54 goes in a second.
Take up a little bit of time on Jared by getting the 1-shot all booze. Amazing strat, we'll see.
See, getting actually pretty much an identical ice spawn to what Jared got.
Okay. Trying to set it up there. Alright. And ice spray, shoot.
It's for the double ice shot, and he gets them all.
Wow. Okay.
That was really good.
I was almost correct. I said 1-shot all booze. 2-shot all booze, still not bad. Making up, I think, a little bit of time on Jared. But, however much that may be. Jeez. Alright, alright.
So right now, about a 40-second difference between the runners. Jared with a pretty significant lead, but that can shift pretty fast in Area 4. A lot can go down in Attic.
Yeah. Yes, Attic is where a lot of runs go to die, unfortunately. Not saying that any runs will die here tonight, just saying that it's one of those things, you know? It's, we shall see. The time being that plant we mentioned earlier, yeah, we gotta do that again, but we're actually gonna reap the benefits of watering said plant.
Jared's got 43.4 million gold right now, which is really good. So unless he drops any significant money in his route, he should definitely be on pace to get 100 million. Max money, I think, is still pretty good, since he did get that extra gold mouse. And he's also got 2 large pearl dupes. He's got 42.
Yeah.
Still pretty good.
Okay. Okay.
Gonna be a lot of walking up and down stairs in Area 4.
Yes. A lot of jogging throughout the mansion. He's getting his exercise this area for sure. Now, I wasn't paying attention. Did Mac go in a sidestep after getting the Boo and Safari, or?
I wasn't really paying
Well,
attention. I didn't see.
alright.
I assume he did, unless he's doing standard blackout, which is actually
Yeah.
the faster strat.
I know some runners go for that. I believe you go for that. I think.
Yeah, me, I go for it. I know Pablo goes for it.
Huh. Yeah. Most just opt to get into sidestep, so that way it's a little bit of a pause time for like 2 different times. But that's a bit easier than having to manually move your C stick back and forth for the flashlight. Yeah, Mac is doing standard blackout. Interesting.
Unless he's gonna switch right now.
Yeah, we'll see. No,
He might.
maybe once he gets to the door.
Maybe.
If not, he's going for standard.
No, it looks like he's doing standard.
Yeah. All right.
I respect it.
Yeah. Gotta save your time where you can.
Exactly. But we will see how good Jared's Grimly goes right now. He could show his heart whenever he wants.
I'm expecting great things. Never
Definitely.
mind, I was let down.
Well,
Okay,
yeah,
well, actually,
only-
still kind of alright.
Yeah, only wasted about a second. Still a really good Grimly. Gonna be tough for Mac to get a better Grimly than that, but I mean, who knows?
I believe the world record for longest Grimly ever was either 51 or 52 seconds by HT Delta.
Yeah,
I think.
HT Delta got, I think it was a 49-second Grimly. I know Mini has also gotten something at least close to 50 seconds.
Yeah, it's nuts, but that rarely ever happens.
Yeah, and
luckily.
Mac actually getting a pretty similar Grimly to Jared. Both having pretty fast
Alright.
Grimleys.
Time for Breaker Boo, boys.
So Jared's going for the charge, but he doesn't get it, and I think this is going to be a 2-cycle. Yeah, he already double cackled.
Unfortunate, very unfortunate, actually. But maybe he'll go back into Breaker Room. Yeah, maybe he'll go back in. That's a bit rough, though. That's a bit rough for sure. We'll see if Mac can make up some time on Jared with that.
See. Jared getting a good cellular double.
Oh,
Jared's Cellar Boo is flying all over the place.
but he managed to get him back to home.
Yeah. Looks like he's
And
doing
Mac
it.
getting the charge, so he should. Oh, he's going for the drag strat, and I think there was double cackle in there too.
Yeah, there was
Couple of them?
there was I think a couple double cackles at the
Oh
beginning.
yeah, that's it. So, and he was lingering around a little bit too. But no, you know what? Did Jared no? Okay, let me try that again. Did Jared even go back in to check?
Jared did go back in to check. The boo was not in there.
Oh jeez, I wasn't really paying attention, so. I'll get it out eventually, but you know.
Okay.
The perks of being me. Anyways. Alright.
See if Max Breaker Boot goes back in, unlike Jared's.
No.
Did not go back in.
Alright. Both runners are getting the same treatment. So, no one's at an advantage or disadvantage. So, you know what? Yeah. But Max gotta get fire now because he ran out of water in the basement. Could potentially have benefited from some half cancels, which is essentially like when they're vacuum canceling and using a bar of an element while they're pulling out their vacuum to pull out the vacuum faster. You could actually just hold the vacuum and then let go of it and then hold L and then let go of it and hold R again. It's really weird, but if you do it with the right rhythm, it'll actually be the same thing as a vacuum cancel, and it'll also save a lot of element. So yeah, that's something to think about for a lot of people. Actually, I didn't know about it until just very recently. So
Yeah, I think it was found by Snap32. He found it I think a few months ago.
Snap32 is always finding something, dude.
He does.
Alright, no dupe for Jared, because this dude just did not want to cooperate. But that's okay. He's got a few right now, so if he really wants more, he can get more. There's a few more portrait ghosts coming up, so he'll have time for it, but... Will he even need it, is the question.
I mean, his money right now is really good. I don't think he'll need it.
Yeah.
But you never know.
Suppose just to be safe if you really wanted to, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But, Mac... taking care of business, you know.
Yep, he's...
Are they going for the double?
No, he's not going for the double.
Okay. Ooh, almost getting smacked there, but...
almost getting smacked there. Does not get a dupe there.
Yeah.
So Jared's run, he's going to head back down to Attic, or he's going to have some fun.
Fun. Because some of these boos, they're all at, like, pretty high HP. This one, in particular, is at 300. So you have to get them in 2 cycles. And you want the boos, because they're going to inevitably go out, you want them to go to the rooms that you want. So, like, for instance, he wants this boo to go down. If he goes left, that'll be more time loss, unfortunately, but he does get him to go down, which is pretty nice. Sometimes the boo just will not cooperate, though. But, that boo, a double cackle, but I think he can manage this out by just,
pretty sure he can manage this.
Longer R pumps.
Yeah, did a good job following him out there.
Nice. Alright. Mac also gonna be having fun.
Mac having some trouble finding Clockwork Boo here. Actually, yeah, finding some of these attic boos can lose a lot of time because the objects in them are very spaced out. So sometimes you have to walk a long way to just activate the boo. Even at 162, that is doable. You might have to do some sort of follow this boo out after he uses up all 15 cackles.
You might also want to like prolong the R pumps a little bit, just
Yeah.
make them a little bit longer. But I think he's just gonna roll with it.
He's
Yep,
got
and he
it.
gets it still.
Well done.
Nice. Yeah, that's the thing about boos, especially with 100%. Like, you have to make sure you can manage these boos if you double cackle once, because once you run out of 15 cackles, those boos are just gonna take off no matter what. So, if you can prolong it by, like, not using as many cackles, by, like, dragging a little bit here and there, you can still get the boo in the cycle that you want. Jared spawning the Ruby, because, you know, just want to be safe. I respect it. 5 rubies. That's about as many as I'd have if I start getting dupes.
Yeah,
I
probably
usually
some
go for
runners
6.
might get.
So.
Yeah, some runners might get 3 or 4 with like high dupe routes, but you know, 5 or 6 is pretty safe.
Yeah, this is a tourney. You don't really want to do anything too crazy, and then end up having it be catastrophic. All right, Mac handling the boo pretty well. I'd say what I was watching of it. Another dupe from Jared. Jeez.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that Jared's money is pretty cracked.
Yeah, he's got the money. I'm pretty sure. If you don't, well, let's just say something about something about what was it? I forget now. I was gonna make a joke, but I don't want to screw up the joke. So you know what? Never mind.
Yeah, definitely. Jared's just gotta get telephone boo here, and then he'll head up to Seal Room. Did Mac dupe that? I sort of think he did, but I know
I wasn't checking.
Well, he's got 19 larges right now, which would... I think he did dupe because he has 3 dupes now. I think before he had 2 dupes. Could be wrong about that, though.
I'm pretty sure he did have 2 dupes for the longest time, so
Yeah,
it's possible that it could be 3.
dupe
Yeah.
it.
You know what? The more dupes, the better. Just that way, it's
Exactly.
more guaranteed to get the money. Nothing's worse than finishing a hundo run, having a good time, and then you just don't have the money, so it doesn't count. He duped. Yeah. Nice, nice. All right. Confirmation from HD Lax. Thank you, HD Lax. Out here duping. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. If Jared does not have this money, something about Lake Ontario, something.
What?
Which no one will get. No one will get that joke, but that's okay. We're gonna go fishing on Lake Ontario. Yeah, the joke is we're gonna go fishing. That's the joke. Thank you, I'll be here all night. I know. Listen, man, I'm trying.
Well, I wanted to give you somebody had to laugh.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'll be here for a long time. Actually, I'll be here for like the next, I don't know, half hour, if that.
Yeah, I'll be here for like maybe 20 minutes, and then I'm dipping.
Yeah, 20 minutes, yeah.
And then we got another match later, actually.
Yeah, unfortunately I won't be able to commentate that, but I have full confidence in you.
Thank you, Nick.
No problem.
So at
Runner's
this point,
still going at it.
about a minute difference between them out of Sealed Room Warp here, it looks like. And Jared will try to one-cycle Piper and Boo here. Boo is actually very slow, so even though he has 300 HP, he is one-cyclable if you do a little strat, which involves R pumping and sort of getting the Boo to keep switching to both sides of the room.
Okay. Oh, this Boo is gonna be a pain right now.
No.
A lot of pumps here, so hopefully he'll still have enough, providing the Boo decides to be nice.
I think he can do this. I think he's good.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
no.
No!
All right. And this Boo goes. He wants this Boo to go back into Piper, and he does. Oh,
Thank God. That's unfortunate because that's like so
Yeah.
close. And Mac already off to a not so great start, but he's starting to turn. Yep, it's starting to like follow him actually. But it's a very small in between. Oh my God, he's gonna go into. Yep, he's gonna go into Weston. Unfortunate, very unfortunate.
Yeah, that isn't a huge deal because he still has to go through this cutscene, so he's just that Boo's gonna hide in Weston, and he'll just have to get it back there.
That's true. That's just you want to get that in one cycle.
Oh, for
prefer
sure.
it.
You're getting the one-cycle Weston, or Sir Weston. Gets good RNG in that Boo. You do want him to be in those top right barrels there. Play a good spot. Looks like he's gonna get this one cycle here.
Alright. Seems clean. ID'd off of that. Mac.
Getting a little bit of a Wild West in there, but
alright, nice.
gets the one cycle, yeah.
Yeah. Because he likes to pull, kind of like Bogmire, but also the fact that the room is entirely made of ice, which makes it slippery. Makes it a lot harder for that, and the Boo even, because, you know, it's just making sure that you don't slide all over the place.
Yeah, you don't want to get too far away or too close to the Boo, because he'll either tackle a lot or you might just bonk off of him.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he got the Piper and Boo first.
He did.
Now going for Weston.
Exciting stuff. Meanwhile, on Jared's side, he is clearing sitting room.
Yep.
And doing it pretty well.
Yeah. Not a whole lot that can go wrong with that room. Honestly, it's just 5 gold ghosts and then 2 elemental ghosts. Take care of it with water, then you're good.
So
But
if he gets
Soupy,
one cycle Soupy,
yeah.
this Soupy can be a pain to uncycle because of these dolls that might just they can ruin your day.
Yeah. Flying clowns, I think. Or jesters or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Waking the poor girl up from trying to sleep. And you know, it's just like, yeah, time to get up now. Alright. In my vacuum, like what?
Let's see this.
Alright. Look a
rough
bit
on the
sus
suck up,
towards the end, but you know what?
you got it.
It's fine. It's okay. We take those.
We do.
Matt going for the double slightly differently, but still getting it. You're trying to get a little extra money while he's sucking up the Boo. But he's got... Oh yeah, no, he's got the money for sure.
I mean, yeah, his bill count, 436 bills, is pretty good. He's got, how many dupes? 3 or 4 dupes? 4 dupes?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 dupes.
4 dupes.
I think he's definitely fine.
Yeah, we'll just have to see how the rest of the game goes, because
Yeah.
honestly, just 1 Portugos, technically 2 left, but 1 that will spawn pearls, and then 1 that's just the end of the game.
Mac also getting the one cycle Soupy.
All right.
Jared entering Van Gore at 104.07. MakS, on the other hand, I think it looks pretty good. I'm not sure if he's overkill right now. He's got 3 dupes. I mean, I think he'll also have it.
Yeah. Should be. I mean, it's a bit of a distance between the runners right now, but honestly, not as bad as it could have been.
Definitely not. I mean, I think they both played fairly well this race. They both made their fair share of... they've made a few mistakes each, but for the most part, they've been playing really well.
Yeah.
Considering their PBs and their skill.
Get these triples one after another, after another.
Really, really good triples, besides grabber triple. Actually missed that one, but everything else was pretty good for Jared. See if he can get another dupe. Oh, he does not.
No. But that's
It's not gonna
certainly
matter.
alright. 4 large pearl dupes, that's an extra 4 million in money than you would normally have. Yeah, especially with the rest of how his money looks. Yeah, for sure in the bag. The Boo, double cackling 1, so he'll just have to drag a 160. Or no? Okay.
I didn't see a double cackle, but
I thought I heard
right.
one, but I mean, he's still, you know.
He should still get this 2 cycle. I think he will go for the gem save warp.
For sure.
And he gets it.
Nice,
That's
nice.
Yeah, so, I mean, Jared right now actually... on a pretty... I think he's pretty close to his PB right now. Because his PB is a 109.15, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a 109, 30 some, 35, 38, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think he'll go for 1 cycle with this, so...
True, that's
I mean,
right.
We could be looking at something like a 109.20 if he does 1 cycle King Boo. Because I don't think he's going to go for altar money. I think even... I mean, he might just do it just to be safe, but I really don't think he needs it.
We'll see if that begs the question, because, like, will he go for 1 cycle or not? Because he's got, like, a pretty significant lead, I'd say. I think that even if he didn't go for 1 cycle and MakS did, I don't think that it will change the who's ahead at all. I'm pretty sure Jared will, like, as long as he gets this relatively fast, he should be good. MakS, unfortunately, not getting the gold diamond save warp, costs a little more time, so yeah. Does Jared really need the 1 cycle? Or
I really don't think he needs it.
Yeah.
But will he go for it? He might just go for it.
109.19 with the 1 cycle, potentially, what we could be seeing right here. Yeah. We'll have to see. I mean, he was practicing that earlier as far as I'm concerned, but, you know, 1 cycle, it has its moments. May come in clutch when you need it, though. Honestly, even if he did go for 2 cycle, that'd be completely understandable, because, you know, why bother taking the risk? But he is at least going for insta shots, if not going for the 1 cycle. Okay.
Good insta shot.
All
Feels
right.
good. There's a good chance he gets this. King Boo's going pretty low. This is what you want from one cycle. This is going to be a little close, but I think he's got it.
Oh.
He's got it.
My God. Okay.
And he finishes with a 109.16.
Oh.
1 second off his first
Oh.
PB.
Second. Are you kidding, bro? You can't make that up.
Wow. But yeah, that's a really impressive time.
Jeez. Wow. GG's to Jared.
Yeah,
Let
GG's.
me. Jared's done. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, technically, we haven't seen his money, but I think
Yeah,
you can assume he has it.
you know what? I'm honestly undone.
Yeah. An insane, definitely the best time we had in the tournament so far.
Yeah, that is honestly pretty nice. We'll see. Once we know the money, I'll adjust as needed.
Yeah.
Just kind of like in the no out of bounds brain partially as well. So
Time
yeah.
to see maxed King Boo. Will he go for one cycle?
He's angling like he's going to. I think he's a little bit to the right, maybe.
That might be a little hot. Okay, he does the instant shot. Although he shot it pretty late to go for the one cycle, I'm not sure.
At least just instant shots.
No, he's not gonna go for it.
Yeah, no, just instant shots. Honestly, you know, save a little bit of time while you can here, because you know.
279.
279, yeah. He might have to go for the
backup here.
Yeah, the backup 2 cycle, which usually you want him to be like way under 270, like 250. He barely even shot that Bowser head. Wow.
Yeah, I'm surprised that hit. Yeah, he's gonna go for the backup here with the second bomb, and he doesn't get it.
Oh, gonna be looking at a 3 cycle here. You really
3 cycle.
Yeah, that's unfortunate there. But
time to see Jared's money. And he definitely has it.
Yeah, 102.3. Yep. GG's to Jared. Moving on. We can actually put that back there now. We'll see what Max looking like.
And this should wrap it up for Mac right now. It finishes with a 111.39.
Hello.
GG's.
Welcome in.
We have Jared in the call.
What's going on?
So, how that 1 second off your PB? How's that feel?
Well, feels good, except, you know, I mean, I could sit there and point fingers at a lot of things, but no early release, no tech skip, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I just played good. I mean, the beginning of the run was shaky, but towards the end it was good. But I'm not gonna sit there and say that I wasn't a little sketched out, because he was on my trail basically the entire run. So, you know, Max played good. That was a good race.
Yeah, we'll have to
Definitely
see
good.
what his money looks like here in just a second as he mashes through this text. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, some things here and there happen. I noticed Breaker Boo, unfortunately,
Yeah.
would not give you a break.
Yeah, no, he just flew straight left. I mean, I knew it was over. I was just trying to get as much HP off per drag as I possibly could, but I kind of knew it was just like over. And then he double cackled, and it was really over.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, can't be upset with a low 109. I mean, it's a really good time.
Yeah, for sure. The best time in the tournament so far.
Just played better. I kept saying today, I'm like, oh man, I'm off my game. I'm playing so bad today. Like, I thought for sure I was gonna get like a 111 or something like that. But hey, cool. So
Managed to play it out.
now I get to play one of you guys.
Oh,
Yeah, you do.
fun. We'll have to see how that goes on what, Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday.
Fun. All right, Max gonna give us the slow drum roll. Leave us in suspense. I think he had pretty decent money.
It's looking pretty good. He's got 5 rubies. He's got 445 bills. And he's got 3 large pearl dupes.
Yeah.
jump into Lake Ontario if he does not get.
He's got it.
I will not be going in Lake Ontario today.
Good, good. Let's go.
GG's. That was a good one. I gotta admit, for this race, I was a little nervous because Max is a really big underdog in this tournament. If as long as anybody doesn't have the knowledge of that, a 1:10:30 was a really good time. And Max is a very consistent player, so like don't be surprised if we see a loser's run. Don't be
Definitely
surprised
could.
at all.
Yeah. No, for sure. He's been like coming up. He's been on the rise through the rankings and stuff. Could be seeing a lot of good stuff out of him too. So yeah. I mean, GG's to both you guys.
Yeah, thanks for commentating. I appreciate it as always.
Yeah.
No problem. You know, I didn't
No
want to miss this match.
problemo.
I'm assuming we're not getting Max in here.
Not sure.
If he wants to, he more feel free to. If not, yeah, you know, it happens. We understand. Perfectly okay. But yeah. I mean, we got what we got. Let me just check this bracket here real quick.
We got quite a few matches coming up this week. We got one later tonight, only an hour, at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time between Splicer Games and Capped.
Oh,
You'll
that's
see
right.
me on commentary for that again.
Oh, and you'll be doing it with Flair because I just added Flair to the lineup.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Tomorrow at 2 p.m. we got a match on this Speed Gaming. VARP versus Boston Brew. Yeah, a lot of matches coming up.
Yep. We've got
Yeah,
4
yeah.
more matches after that too. 27th at 3, Boohead and Big Max. 28th at 4, Minnie and Bobby. 28th at 8, Joven and Nick.
Yeah.
The
Nick being me, by the way. Hi.
Red
Yeah, he's
versus
Nick.
HD Lax.
Oh, that'll be interesting. We'll
Really
see.
hoping HD Lax will lose.
Same, honestly.
Team Mountain, let's go.
HD, I'm just kidding, buddy. If you're watching, man, I love you. All right. Well, I'm assuming we can call it here.
Yeah, looks like
Yeah.
it. Alright, well, thank you everyone for watching, and, stay tuned for more races to come. Once again, we got one 11 o'clock tonight, commentated by the one and only Joven.
It's me and Flair _.
And Flair.
And,
You know,
and Flair, I didn't even
Everyone's
notice.
favorite Luigi's Mansion speedrunner.
Alright,
Yeah.
let's go, Flair. Alright. Well, take care, everyone, and, yeah, take care and peace.
Peace out.
Peace out, boys.